Let's remake this Willow Creek house. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're making this Willow Creek house into a modern home with bedroom, but I make one office. But you can always change it if you want. So I wanted to use platforms to add different levels to the roof. And then I decided to add just little black columns. Very simple. And then a green roof in parts. Because I thought it looked pretty cute. And then I tried to add a gravel onto the roof. But I couldn't find anything that looked good. So I just made it a black tin roof. And then greenery. So I added a bit of plants. It didn't like it on the back roof. So I ended up adding a chimney instead. Now finish the front of the build. Moving inside. So we started by adding a little bit of light so everyone can see what we're doing. I want to make a very open plan design, as it is a quite small area. And then went through adding as many windows. I possibly could bring as much natural light. Did not know where to put the kitchen. So we can just add it here to this little area. Which I'm not too sure if it was a good idea or not. Maybe you could tell me in the comments if that was a great idea. And then moving on to the little dining area. One of the pretty big dining tables in The Sims. I don't really know why I wanted it. This little bench is so very American, but to me, I kinda love it. I haven't used this couch in a while. I did have a fireplace. So don't worry about the chimney not being used hot. And then I add this from Get to Work. And I just put plants. I got the sculpture to which I think are pretty cool. And to finish this little area oven, add some paintings. And I back over to the dining area. I want to add a pretty cool light. And then because the lights are still pretty high up, I throw big plants. Would also look pretty cool on the table. And then basically is to finish this area off. On the corner of the kitchen, I wanted to add a coffee maker, but my game would not let me size down. So I gave up and then put T-Kit in its spot. I made this idle with 2 end tables. To make sure it looked like a chair, I added pillows to it. And then I was really it for this room. What do you think of the finished room? And now moving on to the bathroom. I wanted a custom shower because I think it makes the room look a bit bigger. This is a pretty small bathroom. And then I need to have a bath. I did change the bath to white as it matched too well with the wall. Had to move the window as I counted add a mirror. I think the toilet is so odd looking in this room. What do you think? I wish my bathroom looked like this in real life. And now the bedroom. I love this blue wallpaper. It's the first time I've ever seen it in this game of years. Let's get to the build. Base the whole room off to wallpaper color. Just to build up this room, I add clutter to the endables. Also make it look more like a home. I kinda want to add a desk, but didn't work as the room was too small. So that's why I changed it. A little bit of clutter around the wardrobe. And then I didn't know what to add to this wall at all. So I made this. It's a little bit of custom art, but it's sculptures. Sneak peek of what's gonna come into the office. This kind of what made me want to add the office in. So if you haven't guessed from the little sneak peek, I decided I wanted to make a person who lived here. An artist. So I thought like really artistic kind of room. So first of all, out of this, I wanted a painting area. I didn't really know what to do. So then I moved onto the desk, which made it look a lot better. And I thought like a bit of the old stuff. Look very cool here and like a funky computer from the base game. Cause why not? I started adding clutters of old paintings, maybe old sculptures. And that's really it for the inside. What does every modern house have? A swimming pool. So I have to add swimming pool to the backyard. It's kind of the only reason I added a back garden. This lot was for this one idea. And there we have a little bit of bushes around. And it's done. I put the planter in this weird pattern. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea. I think I actually ended up keeping that. I think if I doing this again, I won't change it. And just to make it look more natural. Nice trees, and that's really it for this build. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy his speed build of this base game house into a very modern house.